Welcome back everybody to another episode of Go Little Garage. I know what you're thinking, and the answer is yes, it is almost time for another haircut, but not quite yet. Today this one goes out to 8-Bit Pasta, or 8-Bit Pasta if they're in the Northeast. When we did the beach camper van, they asked me to do a review comparing this one and the beach camper van, and unfortunately I had not done this one yet, but I did own it, I do own it, here it is, and today we're going to do just that. We're going to build this one, and then we're going to review them, and then we're going to compare them a little bit, see which one I like better. I don't want to waste any more time. I want to try to talk a little bit less in these intros because I value your guys' time and I appreciate you watching my videos. So we're going to dive right in. This is the Sunshine Surfer Van. This is kit number 31079. This came out in January of 2018. It is part of the Creator 3-in-1 series. This is for ages 8+. It has 379 pieces and it is definitely retired. It's still available in your secondary market though. This one's pretty cool. As mentioned, it's a 3-in-1, and the 3 different alternate builds inside are a little beach buggy, a Baywatch style lifeguard hut with a little 4-wheeler, and of course the one on the front of the box, the one that we're going to be building today, the Sunshine Surfer Van. So let's get this one open and let's get to it. Alright, we have 4 bags in decreasing sizes, and we have our 3 manuals from back in the day when nobody gave a crap about putting plastic in the ocean. Even the manuals are in their own plastic bag, which is kind of nice, keeps them flat, keeps them from getting beat up, but at the same time, kind of a waste, kind of unnecessary. So, let's get these all opened up, and here we go. little kit, but right off the bat, I think the new one's better. There are a couple things I like better about this kit, like the steering wheel actually lines up with the driver. That caught my attention right away when we put it in. I like the front end of this one better than the new one, but you can definitely tell that they were kind of modeling the new one off of this design, not off of the actual VW bus. There's a lot of similarities between this one and the newer one. The little chairs are creative in the way that they fit in here, and they're unfolding. There's a little folding lounger up here. The little barbecue is really creative. It has a little grill with the little fire underneath and dial and the light. That's pretty cool. I don't need all the accessories, but it kind of makes the kit, I understand. But at least they all fit on the kit. That's one thing that I like. If they're extra pieces like that Jurassic Park one we did, I'm not really a fan. But I do like how they all fit in the roof of it and it's all together. This one's a little different from the other one as far as how they get the door to open up. This whole side opens up, but you have to take the roof off in order to open it up, which is not very cool. I was surprised to see some silkscreen parts like this little TV in here. I think that the TV would have been better if it was off in the corner, kind of like the new kit, but it's right in the center, right where the Lego people would walk through. That's not too realistic to a van design. I do like the little light back here. The bed I'm not really a fan of. They kind of sacrifice the look. It looks a little chonky in the back. And the pillows don't line up. I think they could have done that a little bit better, or just not have it open up into the storage. I don't really like how you have to have the roof off to open up the door. I think it would have been a lot better if you could open up the door without taking the roof off. I also don't like how this sits below the roof line, so when you set it down, it wants to bend or snap off. That's not very fun. And I also don't like how they didn't finish out the smooth pieces up here. And I thought I did it wrong, but then I checked the image on the box and I didn't do it wrong. They actually just left it studs up here, which is weird and I don't really like it. It doesn't look good. It looks unfinished to not have the smooth pieces up here. Everything else is smooth. They smoothed it here. They smoothed the whole back of it. They smoothed everything else. They smoothed all around here. They smoothed the front here. They even put the little smooth rounded corners on here to make it all look good. And then they leave these 12 studs open right next to 5 covered smooth studs. I don't understand that thinking. I don't like it. Obviously, I'm gonna keep it original as the kit comes, but I'm not a fan. One other thing I didn't like is when we were putting in these Technic pieces down here, it had us pop some pieces in for studs on the inside here for no reason. They don't look like they do anything except make a hole solid. I don't know why they would do that. I think that it could have had 4 less pieces, and that's kind of not really a big deal, but we put the same 2 pieces so that we could put these smooth pieces down here, and we put those almost last. Like, those could have been put in when we put this frame in, and it would have been way easier to put in because we wouldn't have to be, you know, dealing with the edge of the van that's already been completely built up. So just kind of the sequence of the build was screwed up a little bit. There's a couple instructions that could have been combined as usual, but other than that, I like the little ladder back here, how they did that, how they got it to curve around the window and sit flat on the back. I like the taillights and the headlights look. I think the headlights are a little dark with the black discs behind them. I think that should have been a different color. I don't know why they used the black behind them. It's just, it looks too dark. But I do like the front end on this one with these little things making the bumperettes and the little badge here. That's cool, and it's got a little badge on the back too. So I do like that. I do like the blue stripe around the whole thing. I like the bright colors, obviously. It's not bad, but I do like the new one better. Also, when you put these minifigures in, they have to lean forward a bit because their hair bumps up against this partition wall here. I'm not really a fan of that either. I don't like putting the minifigures in, have them lean forward when they drive. It doesn't really look too good, especially when you display it. It looks weird. I don't know why they couldn't have done that a little bit better. I mean, we can move the passenger forward 1 stud, but then he's offset from the driver, and then that doesn't look good. It's just kind of all around makes it look weird. But the mirrors were creative. There's a lot of other creative build-up pieces on here. I did enjoy that. All in all, if you're a fan of Lego cars, it's kind of a good one to sit next to the beach camper van and have both of them side by side, kind of old and new. I think that's kind of a cool feature. So, I mean, if you want to, check out eBay, check out StockX, check out Brick Owl and all the other secondary markets. Might even be some on Amazon. But But I think that's about it. Overall, I like the new one better. So 8-bit pasta, that's my comparison. I like the new one better. This one's cool, that one's cooler. I think that's it for now. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next one.